Okay, okay. Okay then. Good. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I've been practicing today some of the initial lessons, like some personalization and so forth.
Oh, okay.
Um, but in the web client, it was easy for me because of my Siebel experience and stuff.
Yes, yes.
On the Yeah, and on the GUI and the SAP GUI, I just got a bit lost because I need like the reference how to open those windows and stuff. I just need a quick 2-minute refresh if you don't mind.
Slash
I've
NBP,
got the computer in front of me. Sorry,
slash NBP, you can go ahead with. It's only SPRO
slash
and SN.
NBSPRO
Slash NSPRO.
slash NSPR. Okay.
Yeah. Slash N is because every new session we use here with slash N.
On the top left hand side, you have the generally when you show it to us, you have that placeholder for entering the transaction codes.
Yes, yes. This is the one.
How do I get that window? A small window to try and do the data entry.
Here it is.
Yeah, and that window, how do you get it? The
I
left
think I
side,
think
top left hand side,
there will be an arrow
NSPRO.
mark here. You can see this.
I don't see the arrow mark. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Okay. See, that's good.
Yes, that's it. That's closed and
Okay.
opened.
Then this app referencing ING and all that. Okay. Now within the good. Now I can go to the customer relationship management component and
Yes, cross application components, and then you can start working on that.
cross application components.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's looking good. Just makes me feel comfortable with more once I can just make my hands dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you can see this organization model and all this stuff, like what we generally work on, it's quite easy to work if you follow this exercises here. Exercises, I'll try to. You can see
Actually,
this. Yeah.
this organization determination and model and stuff, I'm very comfortable with them. I understand all the concepts and everything very well
Okay. Mm.
because I worked and delivered a project in that mode.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um,
Good. Good.
it's just that I yesterday you showed some quick of setting up a couple of arg
Org
units
model
and arg
determinants.
model and some stuff.
Absolutely.
Can you just give us a 2-minute refresh on that, please?
Yeah, so it is a three-step process like which we generally work here and defining an org model, determining an mod model that is an SPRO, and the third one is using that in an order. If you take a sales order, how it works. So I have shown you a few examples how it works within a sales order. That means when you're using a sales order, how this org model will start determining. So I'll show you the three-step process like which talks about. And if you would have read the document well, then you would have read all these things. If you can see, we in org model we are giving some this sales organization distribution channel, right? That is actually the sales structure of ERP that is associated with CRM. Sales structure and ERP is associated in CRM. You can see this. It's completely loaded like this. So once you build the structure of the company, that is one model like where we go for all org units, positions and employees, users kind of stuff. Then the stage 2 we go into this something called as org model determination. how to define the org management, then we have this step 1, step 2 and step 3. Step 1, it defines the org structure. Step 2, we do the customization settings. Step 3, we can do the automatic determination in the transaction. This we don't do anything, it is only performed by the system, but let us do this step 2. So, and for doing this, SAP has also provided certain exercises, if you can see, maintaining the org model. So if you can follow, outline the org structure using the org unit and position objects, assign them to an org unit. So he says that set up an org unit like this and then get into certain, follow the scenario attribute value and all this stuff. Then that task we have already, I've shown you in the practical example. So then,
Excuse me, Ravi. Your voice is dropping out. Yesterday it was very clear, but today it's just dropping out.
Ravi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Can search for the organizational structure of your company and can you hear me now? Is it clear?
Yes, I can. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. In this exercise, because normally creating an org model is quite easy, but where you will really find it difficulty is in this, the rule conditions. I want you to follow certain rule mechanism. So the other day I was also discussing about this diagram, if you remember. Whenever you create a type, it will call a profile will call a rule, and rules will be two types. Yesterday I've shown you something called 800150 and all this stuff. So here in this particular structure, so let me, so don't perform this data transfer copy SAP ECC sales structure. It is for the implementation related process, but remember this step. Whenever you want to transfer that ERP structure, we follow this page number 110. Remember this path. This is done with respect to middleware. Without middleware, this copy of SAP sales structure is not possible. If you can see this, setting up the business, you would like to set up and understand the org data determination. Since you already set up a new department org model and all this stuff, what is this? You can create an org model with a determination rule that uses postal code and country. Use the IMG determination rule. So what he says, there is a rule called 100164. So you can copy this 100164. What is this? Copy the appropriate rule and maintain, and use org attribute as a new determination rule, and delete the region attribute from the container. Save the determination rule and simulate. What? Don't forget this step called simulate. We will be simulating. There is a screen called simulate. I'll be showing you that, and then you can assign it to an org profile like Z org profile 01 or 02 or something. So this profile to whichever transaction type you want, right? So I'll just show you how easy to perform this. SPRO reference IMG CRM master data org management org data determination change rules maintain determination rules. select, it's 10164, he was asking. Yeah, this is the one. Select 100164. And what is saying? Always, why we are selecting 1440164? Because it is having a region postal code related search, which is already matching with my requirement. That's the reason I'm taking. Otherwise, you can change the rule. Click F4, you'll get many other rules. F4 means list of possible entries. Not just 10064, you can use any of these existing, because I have to show you how the example is working. You can see there are a lot of other rules available here. IDS underscore 81, IDS underscore 90. These all are rules. I'll show you the description of what is this 1000164. Yeah. So take this 100164, click on copy as. This is orgman underscore 7. Right now I'm changing it to orgman underscore 77. Again, click on this copy. Sound design already exists, so we'll change it. I'm changing it to 99 because it is not accepting sound design. And here, select local object. Local means temporary creation, but when you work in a real-time project, they'll give you this package name. Click on local object. System error. Local object is $TMP. Then click on save. Rule copied. This new rule number is 840124 orgman underscore 90. Now go to change. Change container. From here, remove the region. Select delete because I don't want any region driven org models to be searched by the system. I only want postal code and country. Click on save. Then don't forget simulate. Simulate rule resolution. Shift F8. After saving or before saving also you can do it. simulate. If you simulate, for example, I'll give you DE and I'll add some postal code, or I'll only add DE, and you can see this. Execute the simulate means execute the test. Can you see? It is showing me all the journey related. So in the for the user also it is a test process which we are doing it just to check whether it will work or not. Okay, if this works means your customization is correct. I'm giving something called as 7.5. So you can see this, it is bringing all the, so they can be code driven. Okay, you can see if I entered only the postal code, that means these are all nothing but postal code or country, these all are attributes. These positions, S means position. Yeah, O means argument. Yes. So it is bringing all these related stuff like which we are related to. So okay, that's what simulate means. Okay, so you can see I have selected something else. I have selected on user. It is only giving me users related to this postal code. To all the users who belong to them. Okay, so okay, this is one simulation. That's what in the remember this 840-224. So we have created a rule. Now get into maintain org data profile. Select maintain org data profile. So what did he say? To use something called as zorg profile. Okay, the same thing if you want you can, anything you can use, but just to follow the example I'm talking about. Org profile, something called as 90. Okay, org profile. Test scenario, make it as sales. The rule, always use this, the better one, 840s 203. What it is? 103. No, no.
2 to 4.
224. And make this as sales organization distribution channel mandatory. Mandatory means this distribution channel should be there, otherwise it will not search. Distribution channel means through which the stock reaches the customer. If you remember, in the org model we are giving some distribution channels and sales organizations. Now click on save. Continue. Back. Then the assign org data profile to transaction. That's what he also mentions there. If you see, choose the sales scenario, add the determination rule you have created earlier. You have done that, isn't it? Set the indicators. I have done that. We have also used this $TMP as a development class, because that is the reason I have exactly followed this example. So now take a transaction type, for example TA, telesales, copy as ZTA, okay, telesales test, change the descriptions. Then org data profile, what should I select? ZORG profile 90, isn't it? Enter. Oh, ZTA is already there, so I'm entering something called as ZTA. Hello. Dependent entries copied, 2 entries already exist. So ZTA 7. So in the details, go and check whether the new profile has been, we have changed to org profile test. Now what should you do? What is the next? Click on save. Saving, don't forget. Okay, if you don't save, it doesn't work. Then go to the which T code for seeing the transactions? CRMD underscore order. Enter. Business transaction, create. This is the one. Telesales test. Give something called as maybe that 30025. Once it is working means then our org model is similar to the org model which was earlier, but this time it is using a new rule without the region. Without region, it is how it is searched. Now this logic you can see. Now I have selected sales US. So as a user, you will, this example is enough, okay, and it is also selecting the, what is this? This is sales organization, distribution channel, because I have selected checkboxes if you remember. So that's the reason it is telling me that please go and select the sales organization. Then now go to the organization tab page. Can you see? This is automatically picked by the system. How it is picked? Go back. All three are yours, isn't it? What we have created. So this logic, see, forget about how you are doing as an individual, but in the interview or when you talk to, that means any expert, they'll definitely try to see how did you understand. So what did we do? We have created a rule, then we have assigned that rule to a profile, that profile to a type. You can see this rule associated to a profile here, rule and profile is associated to a type, and that type actually when it is doing, it is searching through a rule because the rule is already set. That rule will go for such criteria, and container elements will have certain fields that will go and search for the whatever is in the simulation model. Then automatically that will be pushed into the organization screen of any transaction. Okay. So when it comes to the master data, uh, after BP and org model, the next one would be the product master. It's a very simple stuff. Products are of 5 different types. You can write this topic as CRM product master. SAP has 5 kinds of types: materials, services, warranties, IP, intellectual property, and financing. You can see this: materials, services, IP means intellectual property, warranties, financing. So if we have this materials means the products, so which are physical. Services are those intangible things like what we provide to the customers. Warranties are nothing but warranties what we provide for each of the product in months, years, or whatever it is. IP is only for the media and kind of pharma companies where the intellectual properties are stored in the system. Financing is nothing but the installments or the financial payment related stuff, like how it works. So write this T code which we use, this COMMPR01, transaction code for product types. /n is always common, COMMPR01. So Ravi, tomorrow is a holiday for you?
Yes, yes, Ravi.
Okay. It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Tonight, if it is even in the morning here, because there are some UK guys. For them, even it is late, it is fine. Tomorrow morning, somewhere at 11 or something, I want to. 11 would be a problem for those guys. Because if I take around 6 o'clock tomorrow also, India time. So how about 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning?
IST.
Yeah, IST. Because I'm starting a new module there. The Saturday it's
That's like that's like 1 o'clock for me here in
yeah,
Eastern time.
yeah.
Um, is it possible 9 o'clock?
9 is not a problem at all. 9 in US it
Yeah,
will be
nine.
little
That
late,
means
but
it'll be
still
1:30, so I can finish off all the stuff and I'll be
it's a
ready.
Friday night for
Yeah,
them. Yeah, I'll try to yeah. So tomorrow
nine
9
o'clock.
o'clock. Yeah, so be available. So we are starting something called as sales, CRM sales. It's a different module altogether. Okay. So this is
Okay,
going on a base customization is a different weekdays. Weekends I generally start because we can have more time, so we can regularly get into those. What is CRM sales is all about. That's called CR 300. This is CR
okay,
100 what we are doing.
okay. And is that how long that session goes in tomorrow?
Around 2 hours.
Okay. No, I just want to schedule my time accordingly, so
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, 2 hours.
So if we can see this out, there are certain material, service, financing, IP, warranty. FS is financial services. We don't use this. Financing is, but SAP provides such buttons for creating these things. You will also see it in the web UI. The same things in the web UI. Just a
That
minute.
the when you enter the initial screen,
Uh-huh.
um, on the left side you have the work list and find tab, and
Yeah.
in the display field, the drop down, you got 99 space all.
Yeah. In web UI
I
you're talking
I'm
about?
I,
In web UI?
no, in the SAP GUI in the SAP
Uh-huh.
GUI. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the SAP GUI,
I'm not seeing that option 99 all. I'm just seeing all.
you mean where it is? Here? This one?
Yeah, please. Yeah, on the left side in the display drop down, yeah, there's 99 all.
Uh-huh. You can go to this find.
I think you got, yeah, we are also here. I'm in the find, so you got, I think, some prefixes in the codes for the drop down list, and I don't have any.
Here you can see this
That's
find.
okay.
You
Yeah,
will
I can
have
see
it
the
because
find.
this is
Yeah.
the default functionality. You can click on find.
Ah, okay.
Have it?
Yeah, I'm in the find tab now.
Oh, okay.
And you're seeing the two windows in the screen. On the left hand side is one tab, and then the detail view on the right hand side.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
because
don't
this
get
one.
that. Which one? Oh, yes. Okay, the window there.
Yeah, the first one.
You
Here it
let's say
is.
the on and off
Yeah,
F9. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So This product is again follows certain logic. So he says that this SAP CRM product is not straight away created simply like a, you can see these hierarchies, competitor products, something like own products, then competitor. So he says that product master generally is extended. Project master is generally extended. So you you take the screen, just write this ERP source and SRM SAP CRM target. Yeah, sorry. Okay, did you see the that initial to see? Especially there are two kinds of downloads. One is initial download. Second one is delta download. So this is what a middleware guy will do. He will download from the source to the target CRM, and SAP has provided this adapter object called material. You also write that. Done. So another big puzzle for people is whenever we talk about SAP CRM, it is always associated with SAP ERP, right? So remember, here we in CRM right now, I'll be showing you this R3 products type that is actually downloaded from the material type. Sampath? Hello? Sampath, can you hear me?
Hi, hey, I can hear now. Sorry.
Yes, yes. Oh.
Yes, yes. I thought it's maybe I lost the connection or something. It just
No,
completely
no,
screen
no.
is not moving. It's absolutely quiet. So
No.
okay, okay,
Somebody was there in my cabin, so
okay.
yeah. So can you see this R3 products type, TYP, and material type? Remember this. In the ERP, they call it as material type. Material type means finished good, semi-finished good, pumps type of products, computers type of products. Everything is, that means especially in the back end, raw material, finished good, semi-finished good, services, everything are divided in the ERP itself. So he will communicate with the back end ERP and bring the products into this. If you can see here, I have opened this product, right? 100. What is the description of it? It's a notebook professional. So it is mat underscore Hava, means like I said, finished good, semi-finished good. Hava is the code of trading goods. So it is linked to Hava in the ERP. If you take, it's also taken one more hierarchy called as PC shop, but that's anyway, that's external. But see this product hierarchy. That means it says that there is a hierarchy of this notebooks from where it has, because this numbers has a sequence actually. First 0017, then after that 00010, after that 00110, like that it follows the number series. That means we'll come to know by seeing this 0017, oh, it belongs to a notebook hierarchy. That means SAP follows mat class. It is an electronics product. So other than electronics, there are many other classes: metal processing, steels, fasteners, mechanics, like that they have categorized them into. So that's the reason we call it them as, you take this diagram first, these are called base hierarchies. Take this diagram with a base hierarchies. Can you see, did you finish this? Done. Metal type, metal group, product hierarchy. So we will see like how to, we will practically see like how to link with these things. Just now it's showing that the screen. and this should be a takeaway diagram, which generally right now we will see how to create attributes, how to create set types, assign them to categories. We will not create the categories, we'll download the categories from the ERP. That is default. By the time you start the development, they will be giving you the hierarchies and categories downloaded. That means during development they'll give you sample hierarchies, and when the go live happens, they will download the real time in the production server. That is the real hierarchy. Till then we will only test with sample information of some 20-30 different hierarchies, not more than that. But in the real time there may be more than 60. That sometimes we'll get 4 or 5 hierarchies, and in the real time it will be 20-30. So you can see this hierarchy is a product. Under that, computers, monitors, printers. So computers will be having desktops and laptops, and you can see this monitors are having monitor characteristics, and monitor characteristics are color, size, and so we can add more attributes or we can add more set types. And what happens over here is whatever set type we now customize, it will appear in our product, because I will, when I create the product, it will ask me what category you want to create. I will select monitor. Immediately it will bring monitor characteristics, and then I can enter color, size. So it is the facility what we are giving to the user. Take this diagram. Okay, so let us continue the next session. From here we'll go into attributes and how to create this, how to create a set type, assign the category, and test it. Hardly takes 10 minutes. So which one? This one, this one, this one, this one. Eh, eh, ah, because set types will be many, right? Fourth set, third set, fourth set. So like it's just not working model. That's it. Discontinued means right now this model is not being used. It's only for sale. Okay. Right then. Catch you back.